and a seminar 90 weeks back, and today morning he is over here. So personally I thank Father for being here, and he is coming to our campus for the first time. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. As a gesture of welcome and gratitude, I request the Secretary of Health and Education Trust, Mrs. Alvina D'Souza, to present a floral bouquet and a memento to our Chief Guest, Father Ruben Tellis, Parish Priest of Mount Carmel Church, Bandra.
Thank you, madam. We are privileged here to have with us our chief guest, Father Ruben Tellis, Parish Priest of Mount Carmel, Bandra. I call upon Mrs. Elvina D'Souza, Secretary, Elder Education Trust, to introduce the chief guest.
It's my immense pleasure to introduce this year's guest, Father Ruben Tellis. Father Ruben Tellis is presently the parish priest of Mount Carmel Church, Bangalore. He is a graduate in commerce and has completed his university studies at the seminary. He has worked as a deputy secretary of the Western Region Bishops' Council, covering Maharashtra, Goa, and Gujarat. He has offered his services as a visiting resource person at the St. Pius College for the Northeast for the training of future priests. Most importantly, he is a good coach in the areas like public speaking as well as personality development. He has conducted motivational seminars for staff, students, and pastoral animators on a national level. Father has published booklets for liturgical practices and composes antiphons for the Eucharist uploading on the website of the Archdiocese of Bombay. A multi-talented personality, Father Ruben Tellis is also the lead singer of the band of priests. We feel blessed with your presence, Father, and now we invite you to address the gathering.
Distinguished members of the ceremony today who are with me on the dais, and in a very special way, all you students of this convocation ceremony who will be receiving your certificates and possibly receiving honor for being a part of this important institution. Right at the beginning, I would like to do something which possibly may surprise you, but I want to do this from my heart. Because ever since Mr. Albert D'Souza invited me to be a part of this ceremony, I have this thought in my head that when I go to St. John's today, I will be meeting with possible trailblazers, decision makers, influencers of the future, if not at least of the present. So let me begin first by bowing to all of you, because I see in you not only the future but also the present, not only of our city, our country, but also the world. So congratulations to you in a very special way. You have been students who have been influenced by the pandemic with online classes, and at the same time today when you are here dressed in this graduating attire, I know that there is excitement in your heart. And as Albert Sir said, this is not going to really be the end for you. This is only a beginning, because the opportunities have been given. You have received skills. When you leave this place, this institution, always remember that these opportunities and skills given are now for you to open up avenues, various types of avenues. Because I'm sure that from among you, there will be, as I said, trailblazers, decision makers, and importantly, movers and shakers. I want to thank Albert Sir for giving me this opportunity of being here. I was reading up about this entire campus. I was reading up about the trust. And just a few minutes before the ceremony could begin, I was given a very beautiful presentation, personal presentation by Mr. Albert D'Souza of the campus and everything that is here. And I must say that I was not only touched, but also I felt a bit jealous. Because I grew up at a time when we did not have this many facilities. But I'm grateful for whatever I received, and most importantly for what my parents helped me with, and also my faculty, whether it was in the secular college I belonged to, or even in the religious institute where I studied to be a priest. I am now a priest reaching out to youngsters in different parts of the city and the world. I don't know if I will ever have the opportunity of encountering you, but let me say this, I feel blessed today to be here, and as you will receive your certificates, your moments of honor, I know that your presence here on this days with me will touch my heart, so that when I go back, I will feel renewed and rejuvenated. So just a final word, or I would say a message that I give you. Please, you are brand ambassadors of St. John's. Be the best. Because when I was studying in the advertising agency to become a copywriter before I became a priest, one of my professors said this: in the world, you have soaps and many other soaps. But the soap that stands out is the soap that is best presented as a brand. You are students who have gone through this institution, and I know that with all the skills given to you, you will stand up by your choice and be an important aspect of life, of the world, of our country, of our city, by making a difference. God bless you all.
Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Father. Every institute is proud to see its student emerge successful and become the brand ambassador. We now invite Ms. Mokshari Samudi, St. John College of Engineering and Management, MMS Department graduate, to share her experience at St. John Technical and Educational Campus.
Good morning, one and all present here. Respected chief guest of the function, Father Ruben Dennis, respected chairman of Adult Education Trust, Mr. Albert W. D'Souza, Secretary Mrs. Elvina D'Souza, Treasurer Mrs. Elaine D'Souza, Board Member Mr. Aldrich D'Souza, Campus Director Dr. D. Henry, Principal Dr. G. D. Mulligan, Deputy Campus Director, Dr. Savita Kaur, Dr. Das, Principal, SKCHS, HR Head, Mr. Vidyadhar Patil, various other dignitaries, teaching and non-teaching staff, and all my dear fellow batchmates. Well, this is a very warm feeling that I'm standing at this podium once again. I'm representing my college, but yes, on the other side, with a very heavy heart, I have to say, it will be the last time. I still remember my first day back in 2019. I wasn't sure what would come out of this. So that consists of feeling nervous, itchy, and pretty scared, if you ask me. But all in all, it wasn't good. A second home, a memory to be treasured with all my favorite people around me, plus a degree. Yay! So, however reckless you thought your life was here, 3 months down into working, I assure you life was very much easier in this college. No wonder how caring we were in long lectures, be it offline or online. But we should applaud our faculties for patiently bearing us in both the scenarios. They shaped our lives and careers and made it possible to even be here in the first place. All this knowledge, confidence, and respect that I have earned through this college has gifted me my bright future. This college, management, and faculty are the ones who have enhanced my hard work, shaped in a professional sculpture, and presented me in front of this world as a person who can serve as a hardworking candidate for the organization and society we live in. And to all my amazing judges, thank you. So, and my amazing classmates out here. Give me a shout out, please. Hi, everyone. This journey would have been just incomplete without you. We enjoyed every lecture, every moment, be it online or offline. We are a memorable batch with 1 offline and 3 online semesters, guys. One thing I would like to say to everyone over here is, you are educated. Your certification is your degree. You may think it as a ticket to a good life. Let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as a ticket to change your world. And last, I would like to say is, here's to the one that we got, and cheers to the one that we're going to get. Thank you.
Thank you, Moshali. I now call upon Mr. Ashley Pereira, BSc HS graduate, St. John College of Humanities and Sciences, to share his experience at St. John Technical and Educational Campus.
Hello. Good timber does not grow in ease. The stronger the wind, the tougher the trees. Good morning, Reverend Father Reuben Tellis, respected dignitaries, principal, teachers, masters, and my fellow friends. It gives me immense joy to be here after a phenomenal journey of 3 years in St. John's College. Beautiful memories will always be engraved in our hearts. Let me start by saying, put God first. Put God first in everything you do. Everything that you and I have today is by the grace of God. 4 years ago, I was flunking out of college. I had no vision, I had no dream. I was all messed up. One evening when I was returning from college, an old lady sitting beside me in the bus kept looking at me. I was wondering why. All she said was, "Boy, you are going to achieve great things and talk to many people." In my mind, I was like, I just flunked out of college. I don't even have a vision. Well, I have achieved a lot of great things in these 3 years, but that's not important. What's important is the thing that she told me that day, which has stayed with me till today. I have been guided, motivated, inspired by my teachers and masters. St. John's has been a platform of learning for me. This college has molded me to the person I've become today, be it with sports, academics, and even stage performances. St. John's has given me the opportunity to achieve greater heights. My experience as a student in St. John's will always be engraved in my heart. This college has taught me values of honesty, integrity, hard work, and dedication. St. John has been a pillar of support in my career. Fail big. Don't be afraid to fail. When you achieve success, reach back, put someone else up. Don't aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. All of you right now are in the process. You are in the process of becoming what God wants you to be. The reason you keep waking up is because God is through with you. He's not done with you. You have to expect great things to happen to you. It is the law of attraction. It is real. There is nothing fake about it. You only live once. So do what you feel passionate about. Don't confuse movement with progress. Continue to strive. Continue to dream. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. I want to end with the quote of Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest player in the history of football. He says, "Dreams are not what you see in your sleep. Dreams are things that don't let you sleep."
Thank you, Ashley. Before we confer the degree onto our young graduates, let us reflect on the great Indian Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore's prayer for our nation. Where the mind is without fear. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into daily desert sand of dead habits, where the mind is led forward by me into ever-widening thought and action, into the heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. We shall now begin with the distribution of degree. We request all our young graduates to kindly follow the instruction of the ushers. Students may take the individual photograph after the completion of ceremony near the college-wise backdrop, which is displayed in the auditorium. We request parents and friends to avoid taking individual student photographs during the stage program. We begin with the distribution of degrees to the LMS invite the chief guest of today's ceremony, Father Ruben Dennis, to present the certificate to our MMS graduates. I also invite our chairman, Mr. Albert W. D'Souza, to accompany our chief guest.
I now request Ms. Pallavi. I now request Ms. Pallavi Srivastava, Assistant Professor, HJCEM, MMS Department, to call out the students to receive their degrees. I request Dr. D. Henry, Campus Director, St. George Educational and Technical Campus, to join the chief guest and share.
Good morning, everyone. So we start with the certifications of MMS department. To start with, we have toppers. First is Miss Anjali Marathe. Miss Mokshali Sangvi. Mr. Sanjeev Agarwal. Mr. Suraj Mehta, Miss Hetal Ambalia, Mr. Junaid Ansari, Mr. Arun Kumar, Mr. Atul Baswar, Mr. Rohit Koi, Oliver Carvalho, Mr. Soham Changanidi, Ms. Shweta Desai, Mr. Shivam Dubey, Mr. Parth Bharat, Ms. Meena Kolka, Mr. Sindhu Gupta, Miss Aditi Chadha, Miss Pratnya Chadha, Miss Nandini Kota, Miss Pooja Meher, Miss Nehal Mukashi, Miss Aarti Patil, Miss Saidi Patil, Mr. Taha Preswal, Mr. Ranjit Kumar, Ms. Gemini Rao, Mr. Sudeep Roy, Ms. Sarita Sani, Ms. Ruchira Salvi, Mr. Ravish Sheikh, Mr. Karan Shetty, Mr. Akash Singh, Mr. Arvind Kumar, Ms. Jyoti Yadav, Ms. Priyanka Sonwar, Mr. Chatin Naget, Mr. Jitish Vedya, Mr. Vikrant Hall, and Ms. Manu Yadav. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Sir, Dr. D. Hetty, and Ms. Pallavi Srivastava. I request Mrs. Elvina D'Souza to join Father Ruben Ellis. I request Mrs. Anshu Diwali, Assistant Professor SJCHS, to call out the BSc HS, BSc IT, DPI, BAc, BCom, BMS, and BA graduates to receive their degree certificates. I request the Principal, Dr. Brajbandu Das Sir, to join the Chief Guest and Chairman.
Good morning, everyone. We are starting with the certification of BSc Hospitality Studies. First rank is Sharma Ranjan Vijay. Second rank is Mr. Pereira Ashley John. Third rank is Mr. Chaudhary Rohit Vibulal. Mr. Precious Paritoj Patil. Mr. George D'Souza. Mr. Renzi Celestin Gonzalez. Mr. Vinasa Lakshman Raul. Mr. Karan Mangesh Shinde. Dinesh Chan Prajapati, Mr. Tushar Chauhan, Mr. Wasi Sohaib Rafi, Mr. Khan Mahfouz Akbar, Mr. Shreyash Santosh Shelar, Mr. Bhushan Bhima Dware, Mr. Omkar Mohan Pujari, Mr. Singh Purav Jugraj, Mr. Shetty Tarun Jagdish, Mr. Joshi Rishikesh Rajesh, Mr. Devra Akshay Nagpal. Moving towards the DSCI department, Mr. Prashant Saini, Ms. Payal Milind Sade, Ms. Shivani Jaiswal, Ms. Shaina Siddiqui, Mr. Ali Sabir Fort, Mr. Ashit Kumar Sharma, Mr. Dawood Zulfikar Khoja, Ms. Mansi Jain, Ms. Akshata Hemant Chavan, Mr. Pratik Kishore Tanzania, Ms. Priya R.K. Singh, Mr. Aniket Pankaj Sane, Ms. Manvi Anil Kumar Pandey, Mr. Purvesh Krishnani, Ms. Akansha Parshuram Patil, Mr. Behra Abhishek Arjun, Mr. Raj Valmiki, Mr. Jay Krishna Vijayan, Mr. Avishkar Bharat Singh, Mr. Mansi Yadav, Mr. Mundesh Sharma, Mr. Saikulu Kolegi, Ms. Dipti Kakare, Mr.
Kanye, Miss Shruti Lakshman Deshmukh, Miss Nisha Yadav, Miss Komal Sameer Manushali, Miss Chandni Rai, Miss Manali Bhushan Pingle, Miss Ami Dipesh Mehta, Miss Rupali Mahesh Tandel, Mr. Anuj Mishra, Miss Tanvi Rajesh Khanai, Mr. Sridhar Kanda, Mr. Sangram Nayak, Miss Shikha Shamurali Yadav, Mr. Ashish Kumar Yadav, Mr. Ashutosh Thakur, Mr. Ronan Cedric Moraes, Ms. Kajal Kiran Amma, Ms. Roshni Chauhan, Mr. Tahir Dawani. Moving towards India Department, first rank is Badaza Jainin. Second rank is Ms. Mukta Puja. Third rank is Rambare Akash. Mr. Rishi Goradia. Mr. Ritik Sanket. Ms. Harina Sheikh. Mr. Dilip Singh Nansingh Vishwakarma. Ms. Jyoti Ramprakash Dubey. Mr. Vikas Satyendra Singh. Mr. Siddharth Kalpesh Nahar. Ms. Sarita Ramcharan Saroj. Ms. Sakshi Mithilesh Singh. Ms. Rachna Pankaj Singh. Mr. Ayush Shukla. Ms. Rohini Monde. Ms. Naik Subha Arup. Ms. Snehalata Gyanhari Maurya. Ms. Amita Trivedi. Ms. Shweta Gupta. Ms. Snehashri Umesh Tamore. Ms. Kavita Pashupati Ram. Ms. Tanve Ani Manish. Ms. Srishti Anand, Miss Madiha Sameer Mulla, Miss Anupama Prem Vishwakarma, Miss Aarti Ashok Chauhan, Mr. Suraj Khadka, Miss Kashish Jagat Mohan Dixit, Miss Kritika Prakash Thorat, Miss Anjali Nainaram Mali, Mr. Jermaine Panchal, Miss Priya Chaube, Miss Ragini Jha, Miss Anjali Gupta, Miss Rani Rajbhat,
Sir, I was there.
Mr. Suraj Singh Dinesh Singh Mubari, Miss Narangi Mali, Mr. Chetan Gupta. Now we are starting with Class Department. So Mr. Qasim Patel, Miss Trupti Punekar, Miss Manisha Purohit, Miss Pooja Singh, Miss Shashila Chaudhary, Miss Pooja Vishwakarma, Kanchan Trivedi,
आडवं म्हणजे असं नाही दिसत आहे उभं दिसतंय हा म्हणजे एक्झिक्युटिव्ह
Mr.
ऑटोमॅटिक
Anil Lomar,
आता केलं तुला हे करायला लागेल एकदम सरळ करून डिवाइसला परत आणावं
Chauhan,
काढून
Miss Preeti Singh,
ॲपने तर लॉक करून टाकलंय त्याला हां
Miss Julie Tripathi, Miss Upma Tiwari, Miss Fawaz Deeksha Punia,
तुला स्क्रीन बंद करूनच करावं लागेल
Miss Janvi Jain,
सेव्ह करा स्क्रीन